For half a century now, civil rights laws have prohibited discrimination in employment. Certain individual characteristics such as race, religion, national origin, and sex have been legally protected. During this time, courts have determined that harassment is a form of discrimination because it makes working more difficult for certain types of employees. Two different forms of harassment have been defined: hostile work environment and quid pro quo. Today, we'll look at both of these kinds of harassment. We'll also talk about your responsibilities as a manager or supervisor to protect your subordinates from harassment and inappropriate or abusive behavior at work.
And then he took me this amazing dinner. It was so awesome. And then afterwards, we went back to my apartment and he said, how about a little back rub? So I said, help me get my jacket off. Of course, one thing led to another. Clothes were flying everywhere.
Sounds like he knows what he's doing.
He absolutely knows what he's doing.
I gotta make a call.
Hostile work environment harassment is generally defined as ongoing, pervasive, or severe behavior that unreasonably interferes with an individual's work performance or creates an intimidating, hostile, or offensive work environment. This behavior could be considered harassment even if it is not based on sexual desire.
Well, let's just say I didn't get a lot of sleep last night.
No, come on, I want details.
Oh my gosh, I have to tell you everything. Not here.
I had a sense something was wrong in my department. Nick, have you got a minute? I needed to find out what was going on. I've learned that looking the other way and hoping the problems will just fix themselves, well, it never really works. It's part of the job. You have to step in. It seemed like something was going on just now.
Lately, some conversations have gotten, I don't know, they aren't things I enjoy hearing about.
I know it can be awkward to talk about this kind of thing, but I actually do need to know what's happening.
I mean, what they do on their own time is their own business. But they've been bringing it to work lately, and it's kind of distracting. Like yesterday.
So much better than before. I don't know why would you
So amazing. Look at this text he just sent me.
Oh, that is nasty.
It sure is.
Let me see.
No way.
No, go ahead, show him. He could use some pointers.
Well, in that...
Sorry, Wendy. Do you want to go to the conference room?
Yeah, good idea. This happens way too often. I don't know how you stand it.
It's bothering you too, huh?
Yeah.
I'll speak to them right away.
I don't really want to get them in trouble.
I hear what you're saying, but now that I know about this, I have to make sure it stops.
Would it be okay if I tried talking to them myself first?
If you really want to work it out yourself, that's okay as a first step.
Right.
But I'll check back with you. I need to know how it goes.
Hey, can I talk to you?
Sure, what's up?
Listen, some of the people in the department, including myself, we're having a little problem.
Encourage your employees to speak up if their coworkers' behavior is bothering them, but only if they feel comfortable doing so. Unwelcome or harassing conduct can affect third-party observers, whether or not they are intended to see or overhear. And gender doesn't matter. Women can harass men or other women, and men can harass women or other men.
You wanted to see me?
Yes, come in, have a seat.
When employees want to work things out on their own, managers still need to follow up.
Were you able to talk to them?
It went fine, actually.
The right kind of peer pressure can be a positive influence in the workplace.
That's great.
But as a manager, you are responsible when you know or should know about a problem. Your employer can be liable, and you personally can be liable. So pay close attention to the atmosphere in your work group and make sure it stays professional. Technology and social media, with their widespread use and immediate impact, have unfortunately created new avenues for hostile work environment harassment.
Hey, man. We got a lot of people left in the building?
Nah, just the usual stragglers. Should be cleared out soon.
Cool. Say, man, you still dating that girl upstairs on the 4th floor?
No, she broke it off. Thought she was too good for me or something. Oh, but hey, check it out. She's not gonna be so high and mighty once this gets out.
What you got?
Just a little something she let me take when times were good. I put it on a couple of sites. Here,
Whoa.
go full screen.
Whoa.
Nice angle, right?
Man.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, she's gonna be pretty upset when she sees this. Woo, bad move. Bad move, dude. You're gonna get in a lot of trouble for that.
What are they gonna do? Besides, I used a fake name.
Yeah. But if they really wanted to, they could track that back to you.
They can't do that, can they?
Sure they can.
No, really?
Yes, and you know there are gonna be consequences for that.
Most employers strictly enforce prohibitions against this kind of activity.
I gotta delete this.
Good luck with that.
Whether it occurs on employer systems or happens off the job, but ends up affecting the workplace.
It was nice working with you, though.
Yeah, that's real funny.
I am the expert here. Nobody, you know what I mean?
Conduct can be considered workplace harassment even if the unwelcome behavior comes from non-employee outsiders.
Oh, we timed it just right. Lunchtime again. Let's see if they want to play doctor this time, huh? I do love a woman in uniform, you know. Ooh, oh, over here, my heart. I think I need some mouth-to-mouth. What do you say?
Oh, Ron, come on.
Okay, then, all right, fine, ladies. How about a sponge bath then? Huh? But that's my final offer, ladies, all right? Come on. Come on. What do you think? Come on. Make it worth your while.
Now you've done it.
What? I'm dying here. Hey, I need urgent care. You can't just leave. I need help. Come on.
Keep me posted. That was a quick lunch. Is something wrong?
Yeah, the vending guys, they've been making inappropriate comments of a sexual nature.
Managers need to take steps to protect employees, even when a problem is being caused by outsiders.
Can you help us?
Harassment can be verbal, visual, or physical. Examples of verbal harassment might include derogatory comments, slurs, or even offensive music lyrics. Visual can be gestures, cartoons, or slogans on t-shirts or mugs. Physical would include unwelcome touching or blocking someone's path or otherwise interfering with their movements.
Our patients are my first priority, but I need to take care of my staff too. There's lots to do. Meetings, calls, reports. But there's times when I have to step right in, even if I don't have the time. I'll confront offending individuals. Okay, guys, what's going on? I understand you've been bothering some of our staff members at lunchtime?
Oh, no, not really.
If I have to, I'll call their boss. If that doesn't work, I may need to find a different vendor. Look, I'm going to ask that it be the last, okay? That kind of behavior is not welcome by my staff, and it's not welcome here at the hospital. Whatever it takes to keep harassment away from my hospital.
Okay.
All right, okay. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
While hostile work environment harassment is quite serious and can cause real damage, an even more serious form of harassment is called quid pro quo, or this in exchange for that.
Hold still, don't move.
What is it, a spider?
Not really. No, it's just a good angle for me to observe your work.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I just gotta watch you very closely because I want to make sure you pass your training.
Okay.
First month on this job could be a little difficult, but don't worry. I'm here to help.
Wasn't even sure what was happening at first, but my supervisor made me feel very uncomfortable. The things he would say and do when no one else was around.
Need a hand with that?
Not really.
Let me get that for you.
I can do it myself.
You smell nice.
Look, Keith, if you don't mind, I really got to get this done.
Hey, last thing you want to do right now is cause trouble for yourself.
I'm just trying to do my job, okay?
Okay. Carry on.
The thing is, I'm not trying to cause trouble. I'm just trying to do good work. I need this job. I got a kid, responsibilities. I have to get good evaluations.
Quid pro quo harassment occurs when giving in to unwelcome sexual conduct is made a term or a condition of an individual's employment, or when employment benefits are tied to sexual favors. Quid pro quo harassment cannot be tolerated. It is considered so serious that even one instance can be grounds for dismissal.
It just got worse. even when I specifically asked him to stop. Keith, here are the requisitions you asked for.
Not bad. You did miss a few things, but nothing we can't take care of with a little off-site training.
Thanks, but I learned all I need to know right here.
Well, not all the skills are taught during the day shift.
Look, Keith, you have to talk to me like I'm a person, not like someone you're trying to pick up at a bar.
All right, well, how about this? I don't think you're going to make the grade.
What? Why not?
Because you have a bad attitude. But we can fix that later tonight. Quiet dinner, little company, get past training.
And if I don't?
Maybe this isn't the right job for you.
Confronting him didn't work. I needed help. So I decided to go to HR.
Thank you for bringing the situation to my attention. I will open up an investigation right away.
An investigation?
Yes, I'll have to talk to possible witnesses. And to be fair, I'll have to get your supervisor's side of the story.
Everyone will know.
Please don't worry. I will be as discreet as possible, and you will be protected from any repercussions for coming forward. Retaliation is against our policies, and it's against the law.
Okay, that is such a relief, I can't tell you.
I'm glad you spoke up. Now, let me ask you just a couple more questions.
Depending on the policies in your organization, managers may conduct investigations, or they may be handled by HR, your legal department, or outside experts. In any case, discretion, fairness, and thorough documentation are all critical elements for successful resolution of any harassment complaint. If a conclusion is reached that a violation has occurred, remedies available to victims of harassment in California will depend on the harm that was done. They can include fines or damages, hiring or reinstatement, back pay or promotion, and changes in the policies or practices of the involved employer. Employees can also pursue the matter through private lawsuits in civil courts.
I was only trying to make her feel welcome. Is there anything wrong with that?
While you deny making some of these statements, even the ones you admit to, go well beyond making a person feel welcome.
Listen, I didn't mean anything by it. I wouldn't have followed through on any of that.
Intent isn't a deciding factor. Your statements alone would appear to violate our policies and the law.
The law?
Yes, this is a serious matter. Pending the conclusion of our investigation, you will be removed immediately from your responsibilities for supervising Heather.
What? Wait, you can't do that.
Yes, we can. And you must refrain from doing or saying anything harmful to Heather or about her. Any form of retaliation is illegal. This is true even if our final conclusions don't support the complaint. Retaliation brings consequences of its own.
We've been looking at examples of sexual harassment in the workplace, both hostile environment and quid pro quo. It's also important to be on the lookout for harassment based on other legally protected characteristics.
Lena took my parking place again.
Sue, you gotta let it go. You know our parking spots aren't really assigned.
Everybody knows that's my place. I always park there.
Okay, wait a minute. Those that are soon angry deal foolishly.
Right. Okay, true. But I don't think they believe in that where she comes from.
How do you know?
Look, not all religions think the way we do. I'm just saying.
I think you're just upset that she got that big article written up about her in the newsletter.
Yeah. How is that?
She did launch that new online reading program.
Tough. We work hard too. I think that it's special treatment because she's not from here, if you know what I mean.
Shh, here she comes.
Good morning. Did I miss something?
I don't know. Did you? Maybe if you and everyone else who comes over here tried a little bit harder to get along, things would work a lot better. Think about that.
My goodness, what was that all about? Have I done something to upset her?
It's nothing, never mind.
But she often says things like that. I just don't understand where it comes from. And she can be so mean, especially when she's with her friends.